Hello. Just trying to find me in my group here. Hi, Vicky. What a sweetie. So glad you joined. How are you? This was kind of a last minute decision. Hey, good to see you. Hello, everyone. I'm Kelly Wentworth. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Kennebunk, Maine, over here at World of Kelly Craft, and I am popping on today just to share my pre-order for the new catalog that comes out next week. Give you a sneak preview of some of the new products. I'm doing well, thank you. It's been a gorgeous week of weather. I've been very happy. Finally, it's warming up. It was good to see you last night too, at the meeting. Thought that was good to see everyone. Hi, Kim. My two die-hard supporters. Yay! Love you guys. Yeah, I am starting to weed through my craft room, and so I'm starting to take some of the retired stuff out, trying to get organized. And so I thought that as I was pulling my new stuff together and starting to play with it, that I would share what I got on my first pre-order and see if that's any of your favorites, and see if you have any questions, and you can let me know. I can't share the catalog, as you know, because this goes live after, but what I can tell you is my catalog is now bound. It has my tabs on it, and I'll show you that in a moment, but I am ready to go. So I love to have my catalog bound, and I get it done at Copy It in Biddeford, and they did drive-through service. Literally, I pulled up, they knew I was coming, they come out and get it, they do it. It was awesome. They are so good and so supportive there. So so let's get started. I will turn you guys down. So hopefully you can see my catalog. That's fine, Vicky. I didn't really expect anyone. I knew I was going on in the afternoon. I just wanted to go on and share what I have. Just so you know, these tabs here, not the pink ones because those are mine, but these tabs here, there was someone selling them, a demonstrator that sold these tabs all printed up for $5, and that includes shipping. I thought that was a steal. And I like to tab my book every year because it gets so much use, and so I snagged them. But $5, and you get a ton of tags for the whole entire catalog. So I did that, and then of course I had it bound, and I did that at Copy It in Biddeford. And I do that because as I'm going through the catalog, which is all the time, I like to keep it open, and then you can keep it flat, and it's, oops, I can't show you, and it's easy to see. So I forgot. I'm just opening it up. And so I like to have mine bound so I can keep it open. You know what, Vicki? I have her information and I will get that for you. It was $5 and that included shipping. She mails them out in a little tiny envelope, and it was worth the $5, and then that included shipping. So I thought that was a really, really good deal. And like I say, I buy tabs every year and make mine up, so it was saving me time to create them. So I thought for $5, I'll go ahead and do that. Okay, so let's get started. The first bundle that I bought was the jar of flowers. Now this is the one in my pre-order. This is the bundle that stood out for me at first glance. And I know it's hard to look at it through a PDF and stuff, and then it's even more beautiful in the catalog. But I loved the idea. I love punches, first of all, because they're just quick and easy. And we've had jar stamp sets in the past, and they've always been some kind of die. So to have it in a punch, I thought that would be really quick and easy. And I loved the, it's a photopolymer set. And as you can see, I'm already starting to use it. And I've actually made some cards, and I'll show those in a second. But and I think probably most people know this, but in case you don't, when you see a set that looks like this, you have the shadow, and then you have the, hi Tori, you have the shadow, and then you have the detail die, and then up here you have, again, you have the shadow and the detail die. Can you guys see that okay? That means that it's like a reversible stamp. So what that means is that you can turn the original stamp over. Just let me show you. Like this one, you can turn it over and have the plain side in if you wanted to. So if you wanted to do this in like a light color mint macaron, and you wanted to make a jar look like a mason jar and use like a color, you could certainly do that. But that's what those mean when you see stamp sets that look like this. It means you can turn it over and you could use the solids, the back side as a solid side. I don't know if you all knew that, but I just thought that was a really good tip. So on the cards that I made, like on this one here, I actually did that. I turned it over, and I don't know if you can tell, but there's a light green in the jar. I don't know if that's showing up on camera. But I did the full jar in green in a light, and I stamped off, I believe. Yes, I did stamp off. And then I added more to make it look like water, but I actually used the back side of the stamp to do that, to kind of make it look like a green mason jar. So you just flip it over and you use the back side. So just thought I would share that. And I love these sunflowers, because if anybody knows me, you know I love sunflowers. And then the brick and mortar embossing folder, and then some of the new DSP. And this is the new cinnamon, what's it called? It's the new I absolutely love these new in colors. Cinnamon cider is this paper down here, and it's really a really pretty color. So that is this bundle, and it comes as a bundle, and you save 10% if you get both of them. Just to let you know, the other card I did was this one, like a shaker card. This was my first one. And I actually colored the flowers on the inside and fussy cut them out and glued them to the top of the jar. But the actual plastic piece of the jar, I don't know if you can see the dimension on it, is actually through both cards. So can you see that okay? So when you open it up, the actual plastic piece of the jar is on the inside, not the outside. And I just cut it through. So a little bit of a different design there. It was my first one. It was a tough card. It's a little bit challenging, but it's doable. You just got to kind of play with it. And then, like I said, I really love the sunflowers in this set because I love sunflowers. And then did this one. And again, this one has the jar. Also, it has, you get a package of these little mason jar shaker domes. And that's what these are. And this one, I didn't do the inside, but that one is on the top. So that's the difference between the two on that. So the bundle or the suite actually comes with the domes. And I can see I'm going to be needing more of these because I'm sure these are going to be on back order really quick. Everybody seems to be using the stuff for that. And it also comes, let me move that out of the way, with Flowers for Every Season, Memories and More card pack. Now, the Memories and More card pack, Stampin' Up! Has been doing those for a while. And people really need to pay attention to these because these are a great addition to any stamper, any craft room. And you get so much for your money. And then look at these. Look at these designs. You could use these as your layers. So you use your card base. And then you can make these and just, you know, do layers on your cards without actually cutting up other ones. Look at this. I mean, there's just so many different ways. Let me show you what's in there. So you get different sizes. Look at these. And they're double-sided. You Are My Sunshine. There's this one. That one could probably be a Christmassy one. It does have some berries in it. It doesn't have to be. It's very pretty. And then these, all these sayings, you could actually cut those out and use them for sayings, sentiments on your cards. So there's all kinds of those. And then we have the sunflowers. And then you could you could stamp the inside. There's this one. These ones. You could use this for scrapbooking. You could use it for writing up your sayings. From the Heart. But these are great to use as layers on your card fronts. And can make really quick and easy cards. And you get a ton of them. Look at this one, like that. Embrace Today. Look at the poinsettias. How pretty is that? That would be good for Christmas. So these ones, I believe, are the 3x4. I think they come in. What I do is I put them in a plastic case. And then we have the bigger ones. Bloom and Grow. Look how beautiful that is. And then this one you could put a saying on. You could put a saying on the inside. You could put other layers in there. You could layer sentiments on that and just put this on top of your card base. How pretty would that be with Early Espresso card base? Oh my gosh, that would be so pretty. And then there's even stickers. These have stickers that you can actually, they're already done up for you that you could add to your cards. And again, these are double-sided. Look at these roses. How beautiful. Winter Wishes. So yeah, so these are like some winter ones as well. And then look at those beautiful blue flowers. Oh, that's pretty. Now they're using the in colors. They've got all the in colors in them, which I cannot wait to get those inks. Look at those. So this the one part that I didn't get of this suite, which I think I will probably order, is the, oh, look at this one. Remember, always remember I love you. There's also Memories and More cards and envelopes that come with it, and they're also in the in colors. So some really great accessories to go with this suite. And these help make cards go really, really quick. So that's that. And like I said, I usually just stick mine in a little plastic case. And I keep the sheet on the back so I can remember what it is. So that's part of the suite. And then there's ribbon. Oh, nope, this one. This one goes with this one. And this one is called Flowers for Every Season Ribbon Combo Pack. But you actually are getting 3 ribbons in this pack. So you're going to get a metallic trim. Oh, actually, yeah. Let's see. Look at the gingham. How beautiful is that? So you're going to get the Misty, this is Misty Moonlight and Silver twine. And then there's the gingham. And that's in the Just Jade color. Can you see that okay? It's really, really pretty. See that? Okay. And then there's the faux linen ribbon, which is white. And all 3 of these come in one package. And there's also Flowers for Every Season gems. Look at those. What do you think of those? Aren't those pretty? And of course, the paper comes in a 6x6 paper pack. And here are the papers. Let me see. Hold on. I'm going to try to... Hold on. I want to try to make it higher so you can see more. Let's try this. See if that's any better. Can you see more? So this has all the colors. And it tells you, I have it up here, so you have the Bumblebee, the Cinnamon Cider, the Just Jade, the Magenta Madness, Misty Moonlight, and Poppy Parade in this paper. How pretty is that? And there's some more on the back, because there were so many of them. So those are the double sides of all the paper. This is a beautiful paper pack, and it has lots of daisies. If you love daisies like I do, it's really, really pretty. And I love the greenery as well. I hope you like it. I think it's beautiful. Okay, my next bundle, let me see, is Celebrate Sunflower Bundle. And again, I love sunflowers, so this stood out for me. I love also the sayings in this. Congratulations on reaching a whole new level of wonderful. Let's celebrate you. Thanks a bunch. Love this one. And know that you are loved. And then these are the dies that go with it. Now think about how beautiful this would be to do your base flower using this one, and then maybe doing an overlay with this or vice versa, however way you want to do that. I have not played with this yet, but I can't wait to play with it and see what I come up with. But I'm already seeing some beautiful cards made with this bundle. And those are called Sunflower Dies. So that's that bundle. Did either of you get this? Anyone get this? Okay, the next one I got is Lovely You. And what I liked about this stamp set, or this bundle actually, is that, again, it came with a punch. And this punch actually has two different designs in it. I don't know if you can see it with the lighting, but it has different sizes. So if you look, it has different tracks in it. So that means you can do 3 different sizes on the punch. So you can do a 1/2 inch. Let me get this out of the way. You could do a 1/2 inch with this design or this design. So that's 2 different ways. You could do 3/4 of an inch, or you could do 1 inch, and there's tracks for all 3 of those. So basically 3 different sizes, 2 different designs, so 6 different stamps. You could layer these because there's 3 different sizes. You could do banners and for your sentiments and layer them. You could use different colors if you want. I think there's going to be lots of versatility with this punch. Again, I haven't played with this yet, but I really think there's a lot of opportunity and a lot of versatility with that. And then the stamp set is a cling stamp set. So it's the red rubber. And what I loved about this was the fonts in this. And I loved the sayings. Love is what makes us family. Miles apart, but still in my heart. Cherished friend. Trust me, you're lovely. Smile, let's cheer you up. Always. Just because. You're my person. Wildly grateful and heartfelt. This to me can go for so many different kinds of cards. So a very versatile stamp set. Love the fonts, and I think it's a great combination with the punch. Not sure if that's on your list or not. Okay, let's see what my next one. All right, so my next one is the Forever Greenery Suite is the one I got. So let me grab that one. And that comes with a stamp set. It comes with dies. It comes with embossing folders. It comes with the Forever Greenery ribbon pack, which is a dual pack. And let's see. And it comes with the paper. So let's start first with the ribbon. You've got the gold, like a twine. Look at that, how beautiful that is. Can you see that? And then this looks like vanilla. Oh, that's gorgeous. Look at that. And I'm going to tell you, this paper in this suite is probably my favorite of all of them. It is gorgeous. So you've got the twine and the ribbon. Now the embossing folders are smaller. You get 2 of them in this set. And these are the 2 that you get. And they're a smaller width. They look like they're about 3 inches, maybe just 3 1/4 inches. They will fit in the new smaller embossing machine that we're going to be getting, but you can use them in the big one. You can use them in the one you have. What I like about this size is, and if you look at this, it's got it on the top and the bottom. I mean, you could have leaves coming down the top of your layer or your card base. You could have leaves coming up the bottom, but not do the whole thing. So again, I think it gives you lots of options in using this. And you get both of them in your, it's called Greenery Embossing Folders. And then the stamp set is a cling stamp set. I've not used this yet, but I love anything that's greenery, leaves, because again, it makes it so you can use it for so many different things. It makes it much more versatile. And I like that it has this, I like stamp sets that have these little splashes of specks. I'm not even sure what you call that, but you could use that to fill in some of the leaves. You could use that to make background stamps. And then the dies, there's lots of them. You get 14 dies in this set. And look at that. Look at this big leaf right here. How beautiful would that be as your focal point on your card? All different sizes, different styles. Again, I think so much that you can do with this, but I think the winner of this, honestly, is the paper. And this is the paper. Look at how stunning this paper is. And this comes in a 12 by 12 pack. Look at how beautiful this paper is. Can you see it okay? Look at the vibrant colors. Just think about how versatile this is. And then these are the cardstocks that go with them that are listed on the top. So Garden Green, Just Jade, Pear Pizzazz, Pretty Peacock, Shaded Spruce, Soft Seafoam, and Whisper White in this DSP. I think it's to me, it's the most beautiful one. I don't have them all, but it's just really stunning paper. And that's all part of that suite. And that's called Forever Greenery. What do you think of that? Do you like it? I think it's beautiful. Okay. And another set that I got is Field of Flowers. Now this bundle is called Field of Flowers. It's a photo polymer. And look at this. Look at this long green stamp that you could do. And then if you needed to cut out a border using the punch. And I kind of played with it a little bit. But think about it if you did it in the green. Let me show you. I'll do the green. I don't know if you've seen these before, but you line them up until it matches over here. you look for the matchup, and then you know it's okay to punch. And then you go the other way and you do the same thing. You look for the matchup on the other side, fill in the holes, and you'll get the other end. And there you go. Now you could, excuse me, you could cut this down, make it, you know, go right up. You can leave it bigger, but you could stamp and then have this go over it in different colors. You could, I mean, there's lots of different ways you can kind of, I've not played with this yet. Oh, look at the dragonfly. I didn't even notice that. And then you've got the leaf and then the flowers, and then the flowers on the top that match the punch. So these flowers match. So you could stamp, and then you could do punch out of different colored cardstock. So again, I haven't played with this yet, but I think what caught my attention on this is, first of all, border stamps are very quick, and they help when you're trying to figure out what you want to do with a card. I think they're easy. Again, I love punches, but I loved seeing this whole big stamp of, you could do a lot with that. So that was what stood out for me as a focal point. And thinking of you, a celebration in my heart, my friend, you are, believe, love. So again, another versatile stamp set that could probably be used for lots of different things depending on what you wanted to do with that. And let's see. I think I have one more. Let me look. Hold on. So we were able to order the ornate bundle, or suite actually, prior to the catalog going live, I think like a month ago. So I ordered this a month ago, and honestly, all I've done with it so far, and I just think this is just gorgeous. There's two big stamp sets. This one has 19 sayings on it, and look at these sayings. Look at the font. Why, my friend, seriously, ever so much. You know, so you could say thank you ever so much. So grateful for everything from the bottom of my heart. I wasn't sure how to, just wanted to say, you made my day, for all your help from all of us. I mean, this stamp set, this ornate thanks stamp set is gorgeous. And it's just beautiful. And then the ornate style cling stamp set, which I have played with, actually took it out and mounted one, and I've made, I think, one card with it, is gorgeous. And then the dies, oh, there's also a ornate floral embossing folder. which I have not used yet, as you can see. But look at this. It's so pretty. So pretty. And just to kind of go back to these dies, what I started to do is actually cut to see what they do. So you have two borders. Two border dies, which are always handy because you could add this. So here's what I did was I die cut this, and this is what it looks like. So I just kind of put it on there, die cut it out. So what you could do is you could take this and you could actually put it and make a border with it if you wanted to. You could put it, if you had a layer on this card, like right here, you could actually put the border going across a layer. You could put it on the bottom. I mean, there's a lot of different ways to use these border dies. And then this one, this is how this one cut. So a little bit of a smaller design, but sometimes that's all you need to add to a card. You want to jazz it up a little bit, but you're not really sure what to do. So that's how that goes there. And that's these two. And then this one actually look at this. So I put it on this page here to cut it out. And so you could actually, so you could have this be like your base of your card if you wanted to put it and have a color underneath it. You could just snip the ends and have that stand out with colored cardstock under it. I just think that's beautiful. So there's different kinds of ways to do that. And then this one, this set is, yeah, this is beautiful. There's a lot to this. There's a lot to this set. This is a huge bundle, or a huge suite. Now this one, what I did was I cut it on the edge. Sometimes I think it's important when you get new sets is to take your dies and just cut them so you know what they do. And then you can actually, again, you could put a piece of paper or you could just do it as a border strip and you could cut it down. I mean, there's a lot of different ways to use these dies. And that's what it looks like when you're cutting into it. As you can see, all you do is when you cut in with the die, then you would just snip the ends here. And that's how you get it to look like that. Whoops. I think it's there's a lot to do with this set, a lot. Okay, so that is that set. And then there's flowers in here. Oops, let's get that in there. Okay, so we'll get that. Get that. Get that over there. And then the other ones are, these are, I mean, there's just no words. Look at these. Look at how stunning these are. So these ones do this, and then that's what you would get. If you want, and this is a big frame. That's that one. And then this one is this one. That is beautiful. Think about that on the layer of a card again, with a saying, or you could put some DSP underneath it. Put this on here and then have your sentiment in the center. I mean, think about how beautiful. So you're talking about this one, Kim? The big one? It looks like it is 4. Yeah, it looks like 4 by 5.5. That's how big that is. Looks like it's 4 by 5.5. Size. Yep, 4 by 5.5. That's pretty big size for that big one. Look at that. It is gorgeous. It is gorgeous. And I mean, again, and don't forget, when you have dies like this, say you wanted this frame, but you were designing a card, and the card, you wanted it to be smaller. You know, with all of our dies, you could put this back through and just do this, you know, just do the edge, and you can make it that size. So these are customizable. You don't have to use it this size. And put it back through again and cut it, and you would have a strip on your card base or whatever. I mean, all of our dies do that. If you're creating a card and the die is either a little too big for what you want to do, you could always cut it down. It is, and I think that's why with this, there were so many with this bundle, because it's 2 sets. It's two sets of stamp sets and dies that I just decided I was going to cut with them and see. And these are gorgeous. These are stunning. And then let's see. And then there's this one. This is a beautiful, I love this one. Look at the size of that one. Now this could go down on the left side, in the center. You could put things across. You could put it over to the left side of the card base. Look at that. And that one is this one right here. And look at the detail in all of these dies. So not only do you get the eyelet flowers here all the way around the edge, but look at the dots all the way in, all perforated and cut out when you get that. There is a lot to this bundle. So that is that one. Now this one, this die here actually cuts in to the paper, so it does not cut it out. Okay, so it's what you call it cuts into the paper, but does not cut it out. There's no cutting around the edges. These are not cutting on the outside, just on the inside. So it cuts into the paper. So again, you could use this as a strip. You could you could do different colored cardstock. You could have something underneath, like beautiful DSP underneath, and having it pop through the center and have that be sort of a design. So there's lots of ways you can kind of use that, but that's how that one works. And then there's this size, which I think, again, is just beautiful. And a perfect size for a sentiment or a frame or a layer on a card. And look at the detail in that. And what I found is all of these, when you're cutting them out, there's lots of little pieces that you kept. Now I mean, things like this on the long flowered edge dies. I mean, you could keep these and add them to a card base. I mean, white, or you do them in different colors. Think about that. And make your own greenery, or white in the wintertime. Oh my God, that would be so pretty. So that is that. I hope you like that, because I think sometimes that's the easiest way to do it, is to just take your dies when you get a new set and cut them out so you know what they do. Because it's not always what you think. And then the last thing I want to show you is the new in colors, which I think are just beautiful. So this is the bumblebee, and I got the ribbon to match. Gotta have your embellishments to go with it. Love, love, love this color. And I'm telling you, it is going to go, look at how beautiful it goes with the cinnamon cider. We have not had a color like this, and I can't remember how long with Stampin' Up. This is going to be a perfect color. And boy, does it go with a lot of the colors that we already have. So you may want to check out, I'm assuming, I have not looked, but for demonstrators, you can look up at the chart that has the colors that all coordinate with each other on our websites. That would be something to look at. And then here is the cinnamon cider. And then here's the ribbon. Very pretty. And this one is your Misty Moonlight. And the ribbon. And here is the Magenta Madness. It's a bright color. And then here's your ribbon. And I am just loving this Just Jade color. And it goes with so many of our greens. It is so beautiful. It's going to go really good with that greenery set, I think, too. And here's the ribbon of that. And then, of course, I got the 2022 in color enamel dots to match my in colors. The only thing I need to get are the inks, and I cannot wait to order those right off the bat, because I have a feeling those will go quick. Everybody's going to want to get them because they're going to want to start playing with these new colors. So that, I believe, is everything that I have. Let me know if you have any questions, or if you need to see something again. Be happy to pull it back out. I did want to say that I was happily surprised that Stampin' Up! Is going to be doing another starter kit promotion beginning on June 3rd. And this was a big surprise, but I'm really happy. So in addition to this being always the best deal in the catalog, if you want to join my team, now is the time to do it, because for $99 you will get $125 worth of product, and you will also get your choice of any bundle in the new catalog, regardless of the price. So if one of these sets, these bundles that you saw today strikes your fancy, now would be the time to get that as an extra bonus for signing on. And we welcome hobby stampers, and just a lot of people join just for the discount. There's no obligation. So if you're interested in doing that, please reach out. I would love to have you on my team. Okay, that's everything I have, unless you have questions. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope to see you soon. Have a great day. Bye-bye.